Right, welcome back everybody. Thanks for joining in again. Today I've got a dot and dab, well not dot and dab, I'm using a foam to stick these insulated plasterboards to this wall. Let's just take you back there. So it's only 5 sheets of 8x4, so it's just this water dot and dab and skim just to make it a little bit more warm for the bloke because he's going to put have a bit of a gym out here. So these are the boards. These are the boards I'm using, and because they're foil backed, that means we can't use normal powder adhesive. We've got to stick it with foam. So that's what I'm just in the middle of doing. Just sort of got the first one trimmed because there's a pipe around the top of there that I needed to trim round. But it's it's just over 2.4, so it's perfect. I can just stand them up, put a little wedge under the bottom to keep them off the ground so no damp gets transferred up, and hopefully it shouldn't take too long to stick these anyway. So I've bought 5 cans of this. I've bought 1 can per board. I know it's a bit overkill, but I don't want to skimp on it really. I'd just rather make sure they stick. And it's only going into like Selcon block, so I can put like a big fixing in it if I want to as well, just to hold them back if they feel like they need it. That should do it. That's quite a lot on that. Now, with this stuff, I don't know if you know, you got to let it just start going a bit. Just let it get a tiny bit tacky, then it's right. If you do it like it is now, if you squash it straight on, it just flattens it and it sort of puffs it away to nothing, like bubbles in a bath. You know, it just folds them away to nothing. So let it sit on there for 4 or 5 minutes and just let it start to go, and then it's sort of got a nice bit of tackiness, and then we'll put it on the wall. Oh dear, it's chilly. It's horrible this morning. Oh, I had a funny thing with my eye this morning. This left eye was all right getting here, and then when I got here, this left eye started. It was as if there was like water dancing in the old colours, like of the spectrum, all coming out of the side of this eye. Of course, every time you look away from it, you're not, because you're thinking it's over here. So you turn your head away, but of course it's there. So I've had that in my eye for about last half hour. It's just gone now. I don't know if it was a bit of eye strain or I don't know what it was brought on by, but it was a bit shitty really, because I couldn't get away from it. It was obviously right in the eye. Quite scary. I might have to go with Specsavers. Should have gone with Specsavers. If I stop pulling silly faces, it might bloody stop, mightn't it? It's probably me. Thanks to anyone that subscribed in the last few days as well. Really appreciate that. And if any of you are watching now and you're not sure, just do the old subscribe thing for me. Much appreciated. I'm nearly at 500 now, which is it's just a nice milestone, because I don't know if I've probably said this a million times, and those that watch regularly are probably saying, "Oh, shut up." But if you get 1,000 subscribers, then you go into the program where they'll place adverts in my little videos, and I can earn a couple of quid off it, and it probably only will be a couple of quid, but it's just a nice little milestone to think that I've actually, progressed enough on YouTube that I'm actually earning a penny off it. That was always my intention, just to sort of see what I could do, because I was watching other people, obviously, doing their plastering videos and their decorating videos, and I just thought to myself, I could do that. I could have a go at that. I could have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a giggle on camera, do a few interesting jobs. So that's what I did. Probably about, I don't know if it was the beginning of this year I started it properly. So anyway, if I can hit 1,000 and earn a penny or two out of YouTube, that'll be a real big sort of tick off my tick box, really. I'll be like a movie star. Anyway, let's put you over there. And then once this is all foamed up, we'll stick it up. It couldn't be a better job. Look, the job is here. The boards are all here for me. I haven't had to pick nothing up except my phone. Van's there. What more could you ask? Cup of coffee there. Got a kettle in the van if I need it. I've got tea bags, I've got milk. It's the perfect job. No carpet to worry about. I've cut myself a couple of wedges just to put on the floor. This board will sit on it. I'm hoping there'll be enough gap because it's tight. I think the garage floor runs downhill a touch. So the next one will be alright, but this first one might be a little bit tight. Getting them on there, I think it may hit the ceiling. Right, how's this doing? A little bit more, yeah, I think. A little bit more. Board number 2. All foamed up. A nice easy job. No stress. Not like my usual jobs. How you doing? You got plenty of work on? You've got plenty on? I've got loads on at the minute. Loads and loads. And you know, I quite look forward to this time of year because I know sort of as you get deeper in December, it'll just stop, which means that I can just stop then. So just trying to get all these little jobs done that people want before Christmas, you know, get the house looking done before Christmas. And then it'll just go like that, which will be perfect for me because I can have some guilt-free time off then. So I've just whacked a big drywall screw for a bit of plasterboard there just to keep the edges parallel with each other there. Just in case the foam wants to start pushing the boards away from each other. That'll hold it nice and flush now. That's it. That's going nowhere. now we've got the awkward bit now, so we've got to get round, obviously this, have to chop out for it. I'll probably take the back of the insulation out so it sits across that. And then we've got the same round here, so a little bit of jiggery pokery, but nothing too drastic. Just try and mark that there, that there. I'll give you that bit. Right, that's that one. Now just this last piece, which is going to be quite an awkward bit. Just cutting around them shapes, but I'll cut that and then I'll show you. Oh, you fucking... Right, all ready to go now. Just put a little bit of bead all around the edges there, just to tidy them up. Little stop bead down there. A little bit of beading around that socket. That just tidy it up really. Just what makes it easier for me to finish, to be honest. So I'm making out that I'm doing it to make the job look better. It's purely for the easiness of me finishing to something. slowly getting there. A couple more trails. And then we're done there. It's all looking alright and good. I just have to, I don't know, leave that. I'm not trying to get anything on there. Okay, final polish now. I've had enough. What a beautiful trowel. Okay, so it's about 20 past 4 now. I've just left that job. It's quite a full day there, really. It took longer than I thought. I thought I'd be out there by about 2ish, really. I don't know why I thought it would be that quick, but the plaster took ages to go off because it was just cold in that garage. Obviously, there's no heating there. It was just cold, dead air, so the plaster wasn't going anywhere, which made it a nice, easy skimming job. There's no pressure there, no rushing about. But yeah, I enjoyed that actually, something a little bit different for me. I don't often do stuff like that, but I enjoyed that, sticking in boards, just making it look nice really. Customers over the moon. That's going to be his little gym. That was what that wall was being insulated for, so we could use it as a gym, so that's what that's about. Now tomorrow I shall be rendering. I've got a little bit of outside rendering to do, and I did say yesterday, I think in yesterday's video, that I'd be testing out that new Erbauer paint sprayer on the ceiling, which I will definitely be doing that this week. But tomorrow looks like the only dry day. The rest of the week looks like it's going to be raining, so I'm going to shift that ceiling to potentially Thursday or Friday. So I'm going to pick up, the builder said to me about 8 bags of sand, so I'll pick them up in the morning. And I'll see you on that job, and I'll see you there. Have a good evening, everybody.